Crawford's announcement. He's fighting David Abanesian. I think you know him pretty well. He almost got in the ring with Virgil Ortiz.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about Crawford and Spence not being made and Crawford moving on and having a fight?
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that both sides couldn't agree on terms. It's actually a fight that's been brewing for a while now. But look, everything happens for a reason. Let's just hope that one of the guys doesn't lose. That's the downfall of not making these fights happen sooner than later, is that a guy can lose. You never know. He can get cut. He can break a hand. Something always can happen. So look, the sooner this fight can be made, the better.
This is an 8-figure deal fight for Crawford. For a tune-up, that's not bad, right? 8 figures for.
Oh, is that what he's
Crawford.
getting?
That's what they're reporting. Yeah.
Where is he getting that from?
This new platform
service called Black Pine.
Oh wow! Yeah. Oh, but they have to generate the pay-per-views first, right? I know how this works.
Do they usually escrow the money first, or like how does that happen?
I mean, whatever deal he received, I mean, if it's true, it's a great deal. I would tell any fighter to go to that streaming platform if you're getting guarantees monies like that.
Before your fight with Peterson, I guess, was put together, there was a lot of conversation, a lot of discussion that you got offered a promotion contract by Golden Boy, perhaps an opportunity to fight Miguel Cotto in what he says will be his final fight coming up in December. Can you just give your side of that? Was that offer made? What were your thoughts about it, and what was the reason why you would like to make the decision that you did?
Yes, the offer was made from Golden Boy. I mean, everybody's been trying to get me. I mean, every promoter, you name them, been trying to get me since I turned pro. And, I just declined it. I don't want to promote it right now. I feel like I'm going to start my own promotion company probably later next year and do my own thing. I'm already fighting on network. I'm already main event. I'm already getting great money, so I don't see what, a promoter can offer me.
He had to go back and ask Al for permission, if he can, take this big chunk of lump sum of money to fight Terrence Crawford, which he didn't call me back, so I proposed it to Al. I hit up Al. I'm like, Al, listen, man, I got this big hedge fund company out here. They claim they know you. Not one, but two. Two companies willing to put 20 plus million in both of our pocket, guaranteed. Al tell me straight up, I'm not letting nobody touch this fight. Like, all right, cool. But I'm like, why? He like, why would you want to put a ceiling on yourself? Why you want to put a cap on yourself? I'm like, well, that's not putting a cap on myself. If this company is taking a risk, and risk, high risk, high reward. If that's the case, I can't seem to see a fight that's been doing millions, since Floyd and them. So, that was.
Alfredo Angulo just won and he thanked out Heyman. J-Rock did it when he upset Hurt. Gervonta Davis just invested in some kind of trucking business. Can you talk to us about how Heyman's influence outside of boxing and just guiding fighters into a future outside of boxing?
Well, the main thing with me is before I turned pro, I was deciding who I was going to sign with, and Top Rank was coming at me with a big signing bonus and things like that. And it was my father really got me to sign with Al because, he was saying it's not about right now, it's about later. And when I talked to Al, and I was talking about, life after boxing, he was talking about retirement. And I haven't had a professional fight yet. And he's talking about retirement and life after boxing. I'm like, man, what the hell are you talking about, life after boxing? I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about the fight. So, Al always been that guy that, always, every time I talk to him or we have a conversation about business and things like that, he always talk about life after boxing, always talk about, setting yourself up for the long run. And, boxing on a little bit part of your life. So, that's why, you wonder why a lot of guys stay loyal to Al and a lot of guys, don't go against the grain because, he not only you're a boxer, but he cares about the person outside of boxing. So just like, other fighters that he helped like Paul Williams and a lot of guys, he pay for their funeral and stuff like that, you don't hear about. but he does that thing. So, I mean, you know, he helped me out a lot. So different Roth RAs and different things like that, you know, to help my career outside of boxing for my kids and stuff like that. So, you know, I never go against the grain with Al because he's been nothing but good to me, not only outside the ring but inside the ring. So, you know, it is what it is. People can say what they want or they're loyal to Al for no reason, but, you know, he's setting us up for a future outside of boxing, not just right now.
Yeah, I know you're in the moment, but have you gave any consideration of what you want to do after boxing? You want to be a promoter? You want to have a trucking company? What do you want to do after boxing?
See, that's what I'm telling you. Al been setting me up where I don't have to do nothing when I retire from boxing.
You mentioned moving to 54 twice
So
now.
I might go fishing or something. You know, become a little league coach or something.
Ryan versus Pitbull, yeah. I mean, look, any Al Heyman guy is always going to be a problem to make because of Al Heyman. Let's see. But I'm gonna try to make the best fights possible, man. I'm bringing you guys Bivol versus Zurdo, so that's gonna be exciting. I'm working on Jaime Munguia, another one. Jaime Munguia wants to fight Charlo again. Al Heyman, you know. And it's sad because Charlo, I'm sure he wants to fight the very best. All these fighters want to fight the best, man. But this is the truth, the God honest truth.